Hi, in this session, we will be discussing on the objectives of investment. See, people make investment for a variety of purposes. Suppose if you inquire any person, a layman, what is the purpose of your investment? He will give the variety of reasons, maybe for the future commitment purpose, because it depends the age of the investor, because at the age of say 20 to 25 the objective of an investor will be different. At the age of say 30 to 40 the objective of the investor will be different. 40 to 50 the objective of the investor will be different. After the retirement the objective of the investor will be different, because the purposes are different. But whenever we consider what are the objectives of investment in securities, most of the investors, they say income is the one of the important objective of the investment. The major objective of every investment is to earn income, whether it may be in the form of a dividend, whether it may be in the form of an yield or interest, whatever it may be. There are certain investments like bank deposits, debentures, equity shares, bonds, certain investments which carry fixed rate of interest. Certain investments will give you the variable returns, depend upon the type of the investment avenue or investment vehicle we have chosen as an investor. So what is the major objective of an investor? Major objective of the investment is to earn income. Income in the sense the additional income. If I invest 100 rupees, after 1 year I am receiving 110 rupees. That means the 10 rupees is the additional income which has been generated by investing 100 rupees in any of the financial instrument. What is this capital appreciation? The second important objective of the investment is the capital appreciation. Capital appreciation may be, it may be in terms like conservative growth, from the perspective of the conservative growth, from the perspective of the aggressive growth, or sometimes speculation. Because the objective of the investor is appreciation of the investment made over a period of time. Say 1000 rupees I have invested in a one particular financial asset. Suppose that 1000 rupees has became, after 1 year, 1500 rupees, then there is an appreciation of 500 rupees over the period of time. I am considering 1 year as a period of time. So over the period of time, how much I am receiving? What is the price of that asset? Financial asset where we have made investment, that is a 1000, which has become now 1500. Speculation is another way where what is happening here is the investor wants to maximize returns with the buying and selling of securities. Return, here we are talking about the return. I'll discuss this speculation in the next coming sessions. Now, capital appreciation is one of the important objective of the investment. Another one is the income is another important objective of the investment. Different forms of return. The returns can be expected from securities may be of two types. One is the periodic cash receipts and the capital gain. Cash dividends. What are the periodic cash receipts? Say for example, you have invested in the in a particular listed company in the Bombay Stock Exchange. So you will be receiving, because after 1 year the company has declared the dividend, you will be receiving cash dividends which are payable when the company has declared the dividend. So in case of the debentures, bonds, bank deposits, the coupon rate is payable at the end of each specified period. So when it comes to the forms of the return, so we have a periodic cash receipts and another one is the capital gain. What is this capital gain? The second component of the return is the change in the price of the investment. Change in the price of the investment, which is called capital gain or loss. Suppose if you are getting a negative, then we will call it as a loss. If it is a positive, then we call it as a capital gain. So another important objective of the investment is the safety and the security of the funds. Any investment, whenever we talk about the investment, keep in your mind, this is one of the important principle of investment. What is that? Safety and security of the funds. So consideration, you have to consider which financial instrument is safe for the investment, which financial asset is having certain percentage of the risk. Because risk, when it comes to the risk for equity share will be different, risk for the fixed income security will be different, risk in the physical assets will be different. So when you are making any investment, consider the safety and the security of your fund. Because an investor, as an investor, we don't want to lose our principal amount. So what I have invested in any of the investment, suppose I have invested 1,000 rupees in any of the market or any of the security, I don't want to lose that 1,000 rupees. That should be the objective of an investor. That should be the objective of the investment. When it comes, another important objective is the risk. What is the risk? Risk which is associated with the uncertainty. Uncertainty is associated with the happening of the event. Whether we may get profit or we may get loss. Because risk, there are certain investors who take moderate risk. There are certain investors who take high risk. There are certain investors who don't want to take risk at all. We call them as risk averts. Because when we are talking about the risk, the level of the risk the investor is taking, the level of the return will be there. Suppose if I am taking moderate risk, I will get moderate return. If I take high risk, then I will have a high rate of return. Say when we were talking about the speculation, the investors who are doing the speculation, they are the high risk takers. So they expect the high rate of return on the investment. So risk is another important objective of the investment which has to be considered. Another important objective of the investment is the liquidity. How easily you are able to convert your investment into cash. Suppose if I have invested 1,000 rupees in the equity shares, listed company in any of the market like BSE or NSE, very easily I can convert my investment into cash, because there is a market where I can sell the security and I can recover my investment. Suppose you made an investment in the physical asset, say for investment made in the land, easily we cannot convert that investment into cash, because if I plan that I have an emergency of the cash requirement and I want to sell my land. When you want to sell, immediately you don't find the buyers. So this kind of asset which cannot be easily convertible into cash. So always when it comes to the investment, liquidity is another important objective of the investment where investor has to consider. Another important objective of the investment is the tax considerations. Because why tax considers? For example, if I am investing in the markets like BSE or in NSE, which attracts a capital gain tax. Suppose you got some dividend from the company where you need to pay the tax, right? So tax considerations before making any investment, the investor should also take into consideration the provisions of income tax, capital gain tax, wealth tax and gift tax. So have some knowledge about the taxes or the acts which are available in the Indian economy, because whenever you are making some investment in any of the investment alternative, have the idea about the tax considerations. So invest where the tax rate is very low, so that you can maximize your additional income, you can maximize your return on the investment. So what are the important objectives of the investment? The important objectives of the investment, the major objective is the income, and another important objective is the capital appreciation, forms of the return, safety and security of the principal amount or funds which you have invested, risk, another important objective of the investment, and another one is the liquidity along with the tax considerations. So these are all some of the objectives of the investment when you are making any investment, because when you have to decide all these objectives when you are before initiating the process of the investment, you have to think about all these objectives what I have discussed now. Being a student, you will be receiving certain pocket money. Assume that you have certain commitment, assume that you have some requirement, so you need to save some amount for your future requirement. So I'll be sharing one assignment with you all. In that assignment, assume certain situation with a value and define your objectives of your investment, right? Thank you.